Well, hello there. Welcome back to Monday Nights with Matt and Eric, episode number 7. And as you can see, I'm all by myself tonight. How could this happen?
Matt, hello. I'm right here. What are you talking about?
Eric, you're here?
Yeah, I'm right here. We're literally sitting right next to you.
Oh, you had to go get yourself a drink tonight. I hear
Yeah,
you,
I was
brother.
just thirsty.
Here we go.
Like,
Cheers.
Cheers to you, man.
Yeah.
It's good to be back.
Hey, thanks for coming out, man. How's your week been?
For the most part, pretty good. I think I ate too big of a dinner. I feel a little stuffed right now.
You look a little stuffed, man. You look a little full.
Yeah. I definitely feeling it, but for the most part, good.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's been yeah, definitely. How
Good
about
day.
yourself?
It's been hot today.
Oof, I know, right?
I know. It's crazy. Let's see here. I'm just double checking to make sure that we're being heard here, so.
Yeah, let's make sure we're live again. It looks like we are.
Looks like we're live.
That's
we're having
good.
somebody saying, why can't I hear you? So I'm just making sure that the audio works.
Uh-oh.
So
that's not good.
Looks like it does, but anyways,
well, usually we have Logan. There. Is he monitoring our
usually
sound?
we have Logan producing the show and listening here, but he's running around checking things out. So, but I think we're pretty good here. So,
all right. So, what's the big news of the week, Matt? What do you got?
Man, the big news for us this week was Logan's graduation.
Yeah, that was pretty epic, man.
High school graduate now.
That's insane, dude. I still can't believe it.
I can hardly believe it, man. 18 and graduated from high school. So, but it's all good. It was with everything going on, it hasn't been a normal graduation year, but
right. But you still kicked him out of the house right away, right?
Oh,
like he's
yeah,
18,
he was gone. He graduated
okay.
on this weekend, and he's gone now. He's just stopped in and visiting, so.
That's just good parenting.
I'm
not gonna lie. That's just
It really is. But
sink or swim. There you go.
Since it wasn't a normal graduation ceremony and we couldn't really have a good reception with lots of friends and family or anything, we threw him our own party here, which was pretty fun because we had some neighbors from the cul-de-sac that were out hanging out, and we had a couple friends and family that were here and came over, and we had a Zoom party. So we had a big TV set up outside. We had our bunch of relatives and friends call in and Zoom and could talk to Logan. Yeah. And we also set up a stage in the background, and we had Logan do a graduation walk. And so he still got to walk, even though it was a virtual graduation for his high school.
The Corona pandemic walk.
Right? So, and I actually have the graduation walk, which I know I posted on Facebook, but I thought it'd be fun to roll in and we could show that again too, because I'm pretty proud of it. So,
heck yeah.
Let's show off Logan here. So here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Champlin Park graduating class of 2020. Graduating with high honors and an all-around good guy, Logan Perkins.
Thanks for all coming out today. I'm a man!
So I think the best part of that whole thing here was that we got to see him walk up there and do his acceptance speech, which I thought was pretty funny. So
Yep. I like that. And as a side note, I just think I think it's great that you went out and hired a professional announcer.
Right.
You know,
I know.
I mean,
He
that guy was incredible.
so familiar too, and so good.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, just an incredible voice. Just an
incredible.
incredible voice.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
wouldn't go
so-
incredible. I mean, it was pretty good.
I would.
It
No, I
wasn't as
would. I would
incredible as like the singer we had performing with Logan for our very first
Wow.
intro that
I
we
mean,
had for our show.
you
Now
know,
that was an incredible voice.
That guy was a rock legend.
That guy.
I mean,
really
I
was.
just think I just like Matt. I just like the fact that you spared no expense to make Logan's Day special, and you went out and you got a professional voice guy. I
A
mean,
professional
his voice.
guy.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, just
Yeah.
very talented, and
Well,
you really went over the top for him and made him feel special for that day. Like, I think those are the two things he'll remember: is that you guys went out of your way to make the day special, and that you got a professional to announce him. You know, professional voice guy. I mean,
yeah.
that guy. Yeah,
I agree.
just gifted. Like, his voice is so just
So
silky
good.
and so good.
Yes, it
So
was so
good.
good. Good grief, dude. You're so crazy. So, everybody can hear us out here except for Amy, our favorite cousin out in Montana for some reason. So,
Uh-oh.
Amy, I think you need to turn up your volume on your device or computer, whatever you're watching us. But so far, everybody says they can hear us. So I'm going to go with user error. Eric, what do you think?
I have to go with you there on this one. I hate to disagree, but you got to go with the majority. If the majority can hear us, then
I know. She's in distress, too, because I think she's excited to hear our next guest that we have on tonight. Hey, Eric, you're looking a little stiff over there, too, by the way.
Well, I'll have another drink. I'll loosen up. Don't worry.
All right. That sounds good. So, speaking of our next guest, I'm really excited to have her on the show here. I'm glad that she finally said yes and was able to come on here and give us some entertainment. But we have another
am crazy
musician,
excited.
Eric. I know.
I know. I love this. You know, I love the musicians. I love to promote new music. I have not heard this music either, so this makes me even more excited.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's got a great voice. Come to find out, she's like a relative of sorts of ours, so it's even better. So
who knew we knew famous people? What the heck?
I know, right?
It took us to do this show to realize we knew famous people. What the hell?
I know. And she's all the way out in Oregon, too. Oregon, right? Yeah.
Oregon.
There you go. Oh, I hear
Oregon.
Oregon. Well, you know. But
we're Midwestern, so.
Yeah.
I love it. It's good.
So let's introduce our guest, Eric. This is the one, the only, Betty Jaeger.
Whoop. Welcome, welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So let's see here. I got to figure out what I'm doing. But so Betty, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where in Oregon are you again?
I'm in Eugene, Oregon.
Okay.
I'm living the high life, unemployed, and not being an entertainer currently because of COVID-19. But in my normal day-to-day, I would be entertaining part-time and then working part-time.
I hear you. I hear you about the whole unemployed thing. It sucks, and myself included with everything that we do. Things are starting to turn around a little bit, which is good. But you know, like with all that, we've been trying to find like so much craziness going on just for the last few months. But we've been able to find like a few good things coming out of it at least. So give me something good. Yeah, give us something good here that's come out of it for you at least, that you've been able to find some peace or solace out of everything.
I mean, so putting a pause on everything opens up other opportunities to choose other things that I wasn't able to do with a 100% stacked schedule. So personally, I've been able to get outside and exercise a lot more, and that's been really helpful.
Nice.
physically and for mental health reasons. And then on top of that, the groups that I do work and perform with have found extra time to keep writing music and creating together, on obviously like in a safe way when we're apart, remotely.
Right.
But we essentially, with one of the groups, High Step Society, who I perform with, obviously when things are normal, it's so weird to talk about things in past tense right now, but
Right.
It is. I agree with you.
we have about enough material for another EP to release for everyone when things start looking up. So that's really exciting.
Nice.
And yeah, besides that, just kind of trying to hang in there like everybody else.
Yeah. Well, so speaking of hanging in there, you've got some new music out that was just released last week.
Uh-huh.
So tell us a little bit about that, because I was on right away as soon as I saw you posted it, and I downloaded the album, and it's good. It's really good, or the EP. It's really good.
Yep, last week I released the album for Baroque Betty, which is a separate project that is it's actually about 10 years old now. Everyone's
wow.
been playing together. We used to go under a different band name, Betty and the Boy, with which we released 2 other albums under that name, and then went through some bandmate changes, specifically just with one.
Okay.
And now we are Baroque Betty.
So
And
now let me sidestep real quick. How did you come up with the name Betty in your name of your bands there?
kind of like
Yeah.
kind of for lack of better ideas, and then it just kind of stuck. Betty is my nickname. Almost everyone who is close to me calls me Betty, and that name was given to me in a joke. My girlfriends and I gave each other old lady names, and I was Betty, and then it just never went away, and then it carried over to kind of a performer identity on top of that. So
Okay.
that ended up with Betty.
Because your real name is, say it so I don't mispronounce it.
Batrina.
Batrina, yeah.
Batrina.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you
So-
for letting me call you Betty, because that's just easier on me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Well-
I kind of tell people if they're comfortable with saying Batrina, because a lot of people kind of butcher that, and they prefer saying Betty. That's fine too. Either one works.
Cool.
So if you could choose an old lady name, would you have chosen something other than Betty? I mean, it seems like between Batrina and Betty, that's an obvious choice, but
I don't know.
it sounds like that.
I like Francis a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe I'll rename myself later when I'm
There you
actually an older lady.
Oh, and good news, I see Amy can hear now, so.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Hi, Mom and Dad.
So, tell us about your music. Like, what style is Baroque Betty?
Baroque Betty is sort of a dark folk noir group, or orchestral folk. We're a 4-piece string band, which includes violin, cello, upright bass, and then guitar, obviously, and vocals. The content is pretty has a tendency to be pretty melancholy. At this point, at least with this album, it's kind of it's kind of spooky and dark. Hopefully, in the future, we'll have more like upbeat, happier material. But all of this material was sort of songs that were buried during a very tumultuous time in my life, and we kind of uncovered it and worked through it for the past 2 years, and slowly put together this album. Sobering Up is what the album is called.
Cool.
Nice.
So you got a tune you want to play for us?
I have a tune that's not from the album that I want to play. It's my quarantine song.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it.
This is a little bit happier than some of the songs that are on that album.
We can definitely use happy.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is called America's Got the Blues.
All right.
It's It's about my comical and sad millennial existence right now. Little drops of water on my window pane. It doesn't seem to go away. It just seems to saturate the cracks in my mind. I've got too much time. Absorb too many messages. My worthlessness, millennial, microdose antidote to stay insane in my apartment. Cause all I need is some memes and a cold beer or three. I've succumbed to selling my news on the internet to strange dudes. We're all learning to accept the truth. Cause America's got the blues. Another night without a friend feels like the end. My past lives are punishing me and I know it. Those dreams are coming back again. My consciousness is sick and tired of being gaslit by the government. Cause all I need is some memes and a cold beer or three. I've succumbed to selling my news on the internet to strange dudes. We're all learning to accept the truth. Cause America's got the blues. One more time now, cause all I need is some memes and a cold beer or three. I've succumbed to selling my news on the internet to strange dudes. We're all learning to accept the truth. Cause America's got the blues.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Great
That
job.
was awesome. That was awesome.
Give me 5, Eric.
Yeah,
There we
you
go.
got it right there, bro. Right there.
5.
That was awesome.
You
I
have
love it.
a
Super
brand
fun
new
song.
fan. You have a brand new fan. It's the first time I'm hearing your voice. I love your voice.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
awesome. That is.
I know. Doesn't she have a cool voice?
Yes, blown away. Blown
Absolutely.
away. That was great. And yeah, it was just a fun song. And to be honest with you, super catchy. I was singing along on your last time through.
Yeah, we
very
heard you,
catchy.
Eric.
I know. Sorry about that.
Your mic was still on.
Ooh, mic's
Not
still
to brag,
on.
but I put that up, let's see, a couple weeks into the stay-at-home orders or whatever, and it kind of went nuts, and I think people appreciated just the humor of it in general.
Yeah, that's awesome.
For sure.
I'll have to get the link from you here so we can put it up too. So.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay, sweet.
Woo-hoo.
And everybody
I have
out
it,
there,
I
you
know.
know, the couple people watching our show, mom and dad, hopefully, make sure you follow Betty here on her Facebook and Bandcamp here. We have it on screen, so that's awesome.
Well,
How
it's
long have you
after
been
8,
singing,
you know-
Betty?
Like professionally, uh, since I was about probably 19 or 20.
Okay.
So like 12 years now. But my whole life I sang kind of in secret, and then realized it was kind of my superpower, and then
That's awesome.
used it to eventually try to make piddly amounts of money. Yes.
Yeah. The life of a musician.
Yeah.
But it's all good. As long as you're doing what you love, I think that's the main thing for real.
I do love it. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
awesome. Well, good. I mean, I want you to keep it up because you sound amazing. So super
You
fun.
really, yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
And the
That's
new
awesome.
EP is really good. I really enjoyed listening to it. So I'm
Thank
going to
you.
make this guy listen to it too. It's really good.
I will. I'm listening this week. My brother is not good about sending me stuff, so I'm always the second or third 100th
Jeez,
person
brother.
to hear it.
I know. I'll get better about it.
He doesn't share.
Oh, look at
He's
these
a
nice
hoarder.
comments I'm getting. I have somebody commented, so adorable and talented. Now, at first, I
Are
thought
they
she
talking
was
about
talking
me?
about me.
I thought they were talking about me.
I mean, you're cuddly
could've-
looking over here, but I don't
Well,
know.
I'm always
Adorable?
cuddly looking.
Yeah,
No,
cuddly.
they're definitely talking about me.
I haven't seen
They're
anybody
definitely
say
talking
cuddly yet, so I'm
Oh,
thinking
really?
the adorable and the talented belongs to Betty here.
Hold on a
so.
second. I'll handle that. I'll handle the cuddly part. Hold on.
Yeah. So, anything else going on, Betty? Anything else you want to tell us about, or?
Betty, do you guys tour? Do you guys tour? Are you guys on the road at all? Like, obviously not now, but I'm saying like,
Yeah, with the electro swing group that I perform with, we tour quite a bit. And we were supposed to be on the road for basically all of April, and then
oh wow,
obviously that's not happening.
Obviously
And
not.
I think we're unfortunately probably pretty screwed for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Unless something drastic happens with large gatherings. So
Yeah, your High Step Society group, that's the other one that I listen to, and I totally dig that sound too, because it's just way different. I mean, it's old school kind of swing kind of sound with EDM beats and stuff. So
Yeah,
you were telling me about that.
yeah.
most of them, not really quite me exactly, but most of them are big jazz nerds, and
Okay.
they kind of made a contemporary version of all of their classical jazz training, and then I'm pretty new to the group. I've been with them for a couple years now, but I'm still really learning a lot of the ropes with how they perform and how they structure their music, but they're a lot of fun. They're super fun.
Yeah, I gathered
Oh.
that from a couple videos I watched and stuff. Well, you definitely make a good addition to their group, especially with your voice.
Oh, thank
so,
you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, yeah. I mean, anything
Awesome.
else? Do you have
Awesome.
another song you want to play, or are you good for the night?
I can play you another song if you want.
What do you
Yes,
think, Eric?
I definitely want another song. I'm all in, man.
All right,
for sure.
if you want another song, Eric, you just remain right there and don't move.
Done.
All right. I think Eric called it. I think we should hear another jam here if you got one while we have you on here.
Okay. So this one's a little this one's also I thought appropriate for quarantine, being alone, that whole vibe. But this one was written a long time ago, actually, when I did an artist residency in the woods in Montana, where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
And we stayed in a cabin by ourselves for about a week in order to focus on writing music and creating different pieces of art in the Bob Marshall Wilderness. So this tune is called When the Wick Runs Low.
Nice.
I hope I can still play it. I don't know. We'll see here.
Well,
I'll do my
wait.
best.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I am alone, and it is strange territory. The landscape stretches out before me, and fingertips brushing tall grass and prairie. My heart beat is blaring in my ears, and I wake with the dawn all around me, but you're gone, and the flood that was once us has dried and turned to dust, and I sing whoa, 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 oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I have been brave. The silence no longer scares me. The wind takes me as its own, and in the dark, when the wake runs low, it doesn't feel so cold anymore. And I wake with the dawn all around me, but you're gone, and the flood that was once us has dried and turned to dust, and I sing whoa, 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 oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I am alone, and it is strange territory. The landscape stretches out before me.
I love it. I love it.
Oh,
Betty, that's awesome.
Great job.
You do have
Great
an
job.
incredible voice.
Thanks, guys.
no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Thank you so much for coming on the show and giving us a couple songs and chatting with us. This has been awesome.
Yeah, of course.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Man, I miss live music.
Anytime
miss
you're
live
bored
music.
by being locked up and
Why?
not being able to be out
Ugh.
performing and you want to come in on a Monday night, send me a message. You are welcome anytime to
yeah.
pop in and play a tune
Ah.
and just hear new songs and anything you want to sing.
Yeah, no, doing fun stuff like this puts me in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I appreciate having the opportunity to be here too.
Yeah, well,
Ah,
absolutely.
thanks.
That's kind of why Eric and I started the show, just because I was bored at home with all this equipment and not being able to use it, and we weren't able to go anywhere and do anything. I'm like, let's just do something fun and have some fun and hopefully entertain, 2 or 3 people out there. So.
Well, right, and our mom missed us, so
And
she
Mom
missed
missed
seeing
us because
so.
we haven't seen her for a while. So.
Right, so.
So this way she sees us at least online every Monday night.
Right.
So.
Do anything for mom, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So, well, cool, Betty. We'll
Good.
let you go. But thank
Thank
again
you so much.
We really appreciate you being on the show, singing songs. Your voice is beautiful. So, totally wish you the best. And whenever we make it out west someday here, I can't wait to actually meet you in person here. So,
Yeah, that'd be great.
well, let's stay in touch, and hopefully we'll have you back on the show again.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Cool.
We'll talk to you
Take care.
soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Dude, was that a good segment with Betty or what?
Dude, that was awesome. She has one new fan for sure. I love her voice.
I know.
That
She has such a good voice.
I miss live music, man. I'm telling you,
Oh,
this is
I know.
my
That's
thing.
why,
I miss.
That's why, like, this is the best part is when we're able to get a couple musicians on. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun when we had John Hoffman come on and talk
Annie
and play
Fitzgerald.
some drums. And it was fun when we had Annie on and come and perform. And now we got to have Betty on. So I love it. I love it. Totally love it.
Like, listening to Betty sing, can't you just see that at First Avenue? Can't you just see that in that,
or at,
in
like
that
a Fine
intimate
Line or something like
Fine
that?
Line? Oh, the Fine Line would be
intimate
perfect
show
for her.
there for her to go and perform
Yeah.
at and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I can't wait till we can go back to the Fine Line and our First Avenue and see shows again, dude.
Oh
I
know.
miss
I'm just like
live music
praying
so
that
bad.
these clubs are able to survive all this and we're able to get back into business because those are my favorite things is live music
Yeah.
and seeing all these incredible musicians at these small venues in particular and stuff. So
I know. I miss it so much.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
great get, dude. I mean, seriously, like I am so impressed. Like the voice is amazing.
Right. Well, we owe
can't
that
wait-
to our
can't wait
number
to
one
check out more.
fan, our cousin Amy out in Montana, because
Thank you, cousin
Betty
Amy.
is her daughter, and she's like, you got to have
I
her
would
on.
I would wave to you, Amy, but I have this drink in my hand, so I can't.
I know. You just stay there. I don't want you to spill your drink or anything. So
No. Being very protective of this fine jersey that I have on.
Yes. We don't want to mess that up. So
No, gosh no.
So yeah, make sure if you haven't followed her, there's her information on the screen. Follow her on
Keep
Facebook
that rolling,
and
yeah.
stuff. So definitely. So.
Cool.
But you know what else I saw in the news today? I was going to tell you, Eric. The Lego store is finally back open.
Ooh,
I know. People were lined up for blocks.
that's good. You.
Gotcha.
Oh boy.
See, I gotta sneak in my
I like that
little
one.
zingers here.
That's terrible because I think we both saw. I had that in my sleep too. I was gonna totally use that. Dang it. Now I have no zingers. I figured you had
zingers.
other like one-liners and. Oh well.
Well, we'll get
No,
there.
that was a good one. I do appreciate that one. I'm gonna laugh.
Well, thank you. I
If,
got to work
if-
in my
if I was
jokes since
just
I'm
running-
not going to be at the fair telling them. So
I would totally be LOL guy right now.
you are LOL guy. If only your fingers could LOL. So
I got to keep this drink handy.
hey, did I tell you we were asked to sponsor something for Champlin Park or Champlin Park and Rec department here?
Yeah,
Champlin
the
Sports
community
or whatever.
athletics, right?
Yeah, the
community
Champlin Athletics.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Champlin Athletics. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was awesome to be asked for our show to be part of the Champlin Athletics. And we
I thought that was pretty
actually
cool.
even have like a spot here from
Yeah, we have the coach, right?
Yeah, we have the coach from the
Yeah,
Champlin
okay.
Athletics team here.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So
Yeah.
if you want, we can go to them and check it out.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely
Okay.
roll it.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, thanks a lot for having me here tonight, guys. Coach Brock Peters here with Community Athletics. Monday Nights with Matt and Eric. Love the show, guys. Love the show. You do a great job. Matt, I think you're a terrific host. Eric, I tell you, you are crazy funny. You always crack me up, man. You really steal the show. You're just awesome. I really enjoy you. I'm glad that you're on the show. You couldn't be a better co-host, man. What I wanted to come on tonight and tell you guys about here at Community Athletics, we got a great summer program for all your kids. We're still playing baseball. We're still having fun. It's a little bit different this year. We understand that, but I think we have a way that our kids can still come out, have a great time, be safe, play ball. This year's been different. The physical distancing, we got to make sure the kids are safe. So we've developed a program here with Community Athletics where all the kids can still come out, have a great time, play some baseball, and still be safe doing it. I think we have highlights from tonight's game. I think we can roll that right now. All right, here we go. All right. Warm up, guys. Warm up, guys. Here we go. Catch. Here we go. Right here. Right here. Right here. All right. There you go. Good job. Look alive here, guys. Look alive here, guys. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I'll take some pretzels and queso. Give me some nachos, maybe a hot dog.
Hey, coach, the game.
Ooh. All right. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on, guys. Yeah. Come on. Ah, come on, guys. God. Come on. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Are you blind? That's terrible. It's a terrible call. These are kids. Come on. I can't believe you sometimes. Jeez.
Hey, coach, the game.
Oh. What are you doing? You're crying? There's no crying in baseball. All right, this is it, kids. This is it. Give him the heater, Ricky. Woo, just a bit outside. All right, hustle up, hustle it up, hustle it up. Let's go. Hustle it up. Run it out. Run it out. Come on. Run it out. Go to first. Go to first with that. Go to first. Bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home. All the way. All the way. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. All right, there it is. That's a can of corn. That's a can of corn right there, guys. You got it. You got it. Yeah, there you go. All right, we'll get him next time, boys.
Whew, boy, that coach was intense.
Yeah, first of all, just thank you, Coach Peters.
Yes, thank you, Coach Brock Peters.
For what you're doing. Thank you for helping out the kids and teaching them baseball. Baseball is America's game through and through. I personally like to say, just some kind words there. That was really great. I try to do my best. I'm glad you enjoy the show, Coach. So I appreciate that. But hey, you know what? Community athletics, Champlin Park, we're doing what we can to make sure the kids stay out there, and it's just an honor to be able to sponsor that.
Yeah, so. It really is. I'm glad we could be part of it. And the greatest thing is, in support of this, I'm glad you could wear like a jersey that just looks like what Coach Brock Peters is wearing.
Well, yeah, you got to support the team, Matt.
You really do.
I don't know where you are here, but
I know.
I sent the memo. I gave you the memo yesterday. You said you knew what we were doing.
You did.
I did.
Good grief. And I got to remind all of our Facebook friends, if you're just tuning in now, you'll want to go back to the beginning of this show and start watching, or you're going to be totally confused as to what we're even talking about. But
I don't feel like they are. I feel like they're going to jump right in.
It's nonsense anyway. So
yeah.
Hey, speaking of craziness, Eric.
Yes.
Not only do we have like one guest call in tonight, we've got two call-in guests.
We have two?
Tonight. Yes.
Oh my gosh. This is a jam-packed show. Is this because we were off last week? That we
yes,
booked two?
This is because we were off last week, so we were getting beaten down, on the door, or we were, beaten down on doors trying to find people. But yes, we have another guest that wants to be on the show tonight.
Well, this is exciting, Matt. I didn't think we were popular enough to have two guests.
No,
let alone a sponsorship
someday
too.
We're gonna get up there and have three guests, but no, we've got two.
I'm tired enough just having two guests on.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready for bed too.
All
it's
right.
almost past my bedtime.
Oh, easily.
Eric,
so who's our
You're
guest?
Still a little stiff and slow there.
Oh,
You're not moving a whole lot.
Man, I tell you, I'm trying to work myself into it, but I tell you what, it's I haven't been able to get in for a haircut. The hair salons have been so packed; they're only at 25% occupancy. I can't get in there. I have all this extra hair. It's like I haven't been in since
I was going to
before
say
March.
you're looking a little
crazy.
fuzzy there today.
I'm very fuzzy. Man, are you kidding me?
Very fuzzy.
This is insane. This is insane. So if anybody does hair on the side that can sneak me in this weekend, clearly I need it.
Clearly you do need it. So, but hey, let's bring on our next guest here before we wrap up the show here. I'd like to introduce you all, Facebook land, to our next guest here. This is Shopper Sal.
Well,
Shopper
welcome,
Sal.
Shopper
How the heck
Sal.
are ya?
Well, hi guys.
Hi,
Nice
Shopper Sal.
costume there, Eric. I like the new look.
I do too. Thank you. I appreciate it, Shopper. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
A little frustrated, however.
Oh,
how
really?
I
comes
What's
just
that?
going
went
on?
shopping today, and oh my gosh, I had a whole list of stuff to get. Do you think I could find anything on my list? I don't think so.
It has been tough lately, you know, with toilet paper and everything. I know with quarantine. What's is that what you're looking
Yeah.
for?
Well, no. That wasn't what I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
First on my list was cereal.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted my favorite banana nut Cheerios.
Banana
Do you think that
nut.
I could find banana nut Cheerios anywhere? No.
Banana nut.
Well, then I decided to go to my second favorite, Waffle
Okay.
Crisp.
Waffle crisp?
No Waffle Crisp
Waffle.
either. So I
Um,
had to settle for honeycombs.
Oh, there you
Wow.
go.
Shopper Sal. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So honeycomb. Okay, yeah. Keep going. What
Okay,
else is on your
okay.
list? What else is on your list, Shopper Sal?
Well, the other thing was I needed some wild cherry jello for my salad. No wild cherry jello.
Wild cherry
So,
jello?
Wild
just
cherry.
plain old cherry jello. Can you imagine? No wild cherry jello.
Now Shopper
So I
Sal? Is there?
decided, well,
Eric.
the next
Eric.
thing I
She's
should
picking
look
out
for
some
is
weird
snacks.
things.
Yeah. Shopper Sal. So cherry and wild cherry. What's the difference between the two? Where's the
Oh.
wild come in?
Wild cherry is so much better than just plain old cherry.
Where
Can't
were
you
you
just
shopping
add some?
for this, Shopper Sal?
Yeah.
Well, at the grocery store, the supermarket. In Crookston, it's Hugo's.
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 Oh,
Okay.
I remember Hugo's.
Yeah.
Um,
In
I
Chaplin,
remember
it's
Hugo's.
Cub Foods.
Kapoots. Shopper Sal. I'm wondering if, like, I just those products seem kind of out of date.
They seem a
Shopper
little
Sal.
outdated.
Oh, heavens, no.
No?
Not
Okay.
at all.
Honey
All
Nut
right, well,
Cheerios? I know they have
no.
like honey
Banana
nut.
nut.
Banana
Banana
nut,
nut.
yes.
There
Yeah,
you
banana
go.
nut.
It's honey nut
Yeah.
that they have, but banana nut.
Yeah. Shopper Sal. Was there anything else on your list that you had trouble finding?
All kinds of things.
Oh.
Okay,
all
the
kinds
next
of
thing
things.
on my list was Jello pudding pops.
Jello pudding pops.
I remember those fondly. Yeah.
From when
Yeah.
I was like a
No
little
Jello
kid.
pudding pops.
Why I
No-
haven't
no
seen
pudding
those in
pops.
like 25 years.
Probably easily 25 years.
So, cherry popsicles.
Well, cherry
Has to
popsicles
make
are
do.
good.
I'd take a cherry popsicle right now.
Right.
Well, there, you can have one.
It's no pudding pop, but it certainly is.
Jello
decent
pudding
substitute.
pops. So we haven't seen those for where? Are you sure you're shopping at the right store, Shopper Sal?
Shopper Sal, are
Oh,
you shopping in
yes.
2020 or are you shopping in 1980?
Oh, absolutely 2020. What else?
Okay. All right.
All right.
I'm sorry, Shopper Sal. I apologize.
Okay.
It's just that I don't remember seeing Jello pudding pops in a really long time.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't want to disappoint you. I don't think they make
they
some
don't
of
have
these
them
things.
anymore?
I don't think that they make them. I don't think it's a quarantine thing. I don't.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
I haven't seen
I
those in
can't
quite some
believe that.
time.
You know, listen, I don't want to be the one to break your heart because you seem like a sweet lady, and I don't want to do this, but I would just, you know what? Never mind. I would say, okay, keep going.
Okay,
What else?
okay.
What else is on your shopping list?
All right. Well, some snacks here.
Oh, I love
Um,
snacks.
Yes, lots
Well,
of
yeah,
snacks.
look at you.
How about
Oh.
some
Hey,
how
wait a
about
second.
Hey.
sweet and spicy
Yep.
sun chips?
Oh,
Sweet
those-
and
I love those.
spicy.
I
Eric, she's
So-
naming off a bunch of things that I'm not familiar with anymore.
Sweet
I
and
don't know this.
spicy sun chips.
I'm familiar with sun
Barbecue.
chips.
But
I don't,
sweet and spicy?
I
Yeah,
couldn't
don't know,
find
dude.
them.
I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I couldn't find them, so I had to settle.
For regular old garden
sun
salsa.
chips.
Well,
Garden
those are
salsa.
delicious. I don't know about these
Listen,
other
Shopper
ones that you're
Sal,
talking
I think
about.
you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Those are delicious. I'm not sure.
Okay, well,
I'm
I'm
not-
up to try something new.
Hey, good for you.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
for you.
Well, I was doing some more snacks, and oh, my favorite, guacamole Doritos.
Guacamole.
Guacamole Doritos.
Matt.
And they didn't have any.
I don't know. About
Oh,
this.
really?
I don't know about Shopper Sal, Eric.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe that we're having her on. She's picking all
Once
kinds of
again,
weird things I've never heard
What?
of.
I had to settle for nacho cheese Doritos.
And it looks
And
like
as
you already
can
sampled
see,
them.
I've been
Yeah, it looks
sampling
like those have been
them.
sampled.
Oh, well, regular Doritos look good, but guacamole Doritos.
Shopper Sal, are you making stuff up now? Is this a real thing?
No.
Guacamole? I don't know
No.
about that. Guacamole. I know guacamole. That was like a big thing. But seriously, was that like a real?
It's
Yeah,
it's
that's
a real
weird.
thing.
That was your
Yeah.
jam. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
we move on to
Yep.
another favorite.
Oh boy,
okay. All right.
I can't wait to see
We're
what
going
this
to
is.
beverages now.
Oh,
We're
well,
going to
I
beverages.
like beverages. Clear.
I'm a
this
big
guy
beverage
too.
guy,
Look
too.
at him.
Clearly, I'm a
Yes.
big beverage guy. Cheers. Thank you.
Number one, Pepsi Light.
Pepsi Light.
Is that
I
like
look
Diet
for
Pepsi?
Pepsi Light.
Is that like Diet
Is that
Pepsi?
Diet Pepsi?
No, it's
No.
Pepsi Light.
Pepsi Light.
It has a light lemony taste to it.
I think quarantine's gotten the best of Shopper Sal, Eric.
Matt, I don't know about
I
this.
couldn't
guys.
find any Pepsi Light.
I
Oh,
think this
really?
crazy lady's gone back in
So-
time.
So I looked for
You-
lime Coke.
Lime Coke.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Shopper Sal. I just don't know.
couldn't find that either.
You couldn't. That's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like you
Wow.
might have been
Okay.
trying to shop at the Red Owl or something.
Regular old Diet Pepsi had to do.
Pepsi.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. You know, Shopper Sal, I'm gonna give you a hack for that. Go ahead and get yourself a lime from the produce aisle, slice it up, and just
And put it
it's
in
the
my
same-
Diet
Yep.
Coke.
And then
Yep,
you
same
have
deal.
a Pepsi Lime?
Yep. Then you have Pepsi Lime.
Huh.
So then I just went on and decided, well, I was ready to come home and relax to a nice cool Zima.
A Zima.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
sorry. Yeah, that's refreshing, isn't it? After a long day of shopping.
I think so.
Yeah. And how did you fare at the liquor store with Zima, Shopper Sal?
No Zima.
You couldn't
No
find
luck,
that
huh?
either, Shopper Sal.
Hmm.
No
Well, that's
Zima.
weird.
So once
No.
again,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
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 We seem to have
Do-
lost. There she
Oh,
is.
hold on. Oh, she's back.
Yeah,
she's
Shopper
back.
Sal. We lost you there for a second, Shopper Sal. I'm glad you're okay.
So no Zima, but you found an Apothic?
Apothic Red.
Oh, well, that is good. That's better than
So,
a Zima.
yes. This
You know
is
what?
a good substitute.
That's a solid substitute. I think you did good with that one.
I think you did
Shopper
good.
Sal.
Well,
Did I do okay?
at least you
I
found
think you
some
did good.
replacements for these odd things you
Yeah,
were looking
yeah.
for.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like you're really gonna have to get used to your replacement, Shopper Sal, because I'm not sure you're gonna find some of these products anymore.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think
So
I think we need to tell her
disappointed.
it's the year 2020, Eric.
I'm not gonna break your heart, dude. It's not
No,
gonna be me.
Okay. All right. We'll
Yeah,
just keep
yeah.
it between us.
Yeah, let's just keep it between us. All right, don't tell her. Shopper
Oh.
Sal, I really appreciate you had this has been very informative,
Yes.
and I think that all of our viewers are really gonna appreciate knowing some of these things that they're not gonna be able to find.
Yes.
Well, that was my intent, to spread the word that you
Right.
can't find these things just anywhere anymore.
No, clearly. Well, thank you,
And
Shopper Sal, for letting us know all these delicious, crazy things you were looking for that no longer exist.
Yes, this has been truly informative. This is probably the most informative bit we've had. So
Yeah,
we
I
appreciate
think
it.
so.
My pleasure. Over and out.
All right.
Thank you, Shopper Sal. Have a great night.
Shopper Sal, that was pretty interesting, Eric.
Yeah,
Wow,
you know, Matt.
we have some entertaining guests and then some really interesting guests on this show.
Yeah. I think she might be trapped in time somewhere there. I'm not sure about this.
I know. I
but,
feel like she's trapped back in time with like the Gremlins and all those other crazy things from 30 years ago. But hey, you know, it's all
But you
good.
know what I do appreciate is the fact that she's adapting and she's experiencing new items. So
She is.
This is
yes.
this is what 2020 is all about, right? Like
That's
you can't
right.
just dwell in the past. So
That's right. So
yeah.
well, dude, I think this has been a good show, and it's been long enough here. We're cruising, so
Yeah, good times. Hey, man, I just want to say it's great to be back.
yes.
I know last week was crazy, and I totally supported taking a week off. It felt great, but I missed it. I'm not gonna lie, I missed
Yeah.
just doing this and just hanging out with you, and it's great to be here with you again. And like I missed you, man.
Yeah, I know. I miss hanging out and shooting the shit with you too. So hopefully we'll be back next week if we have some things to talk about.
I have a
So-
couple of good things, man. If you got a couple more minutes, I have a couple of good things for folks.
Yeah, sure. Let's make it quick though. Here, let's wrap things up pretty soon. Here, okay?
I do. Just real quick, I introduced some friends on Friday night to one of my favorite comics. His name is Bert, the shirtless comic, Bert
Oh,
Kreischer.
yes.
And I finally got the opportunity to introduce some of my friends to him. If anybody gets a chance to go on Netflix and search Bert Kreischer and his stand-up, the first one is called The Machine. It literally makes you gut laugh, like
Yeah.
tears out of my eyes. I watched it for the first time a couple years ago. And Matt, I know you were there at that time, and we belly laughed, we cried.
Yeah.
I watched it again on Friday night with a couple of friends, Jake D, Eric Roseland, and our good friend Megan, who happens to be our neighbor.
Yay,
And
neighbor Megan.
A shout out to our good friend who happens to be our neighbor, Megan.
He is
they
funny.
all
That Bert
felt
the
the same way.
shirtless comic. Oh my god, he's
Oh my
hilarious,
gosh,
so-
dude. I mean, it's such a. I mean, when you need to laugh, like
Yes.
you have to have a little bit of maybe the twisted sense of humor a little bit, maybe.
It helps.
It's maybe not for everybody, but if you laugh at this show, then you should laugh at Bert Kreischer.
Absolutely.
So
I don't
definitely
think
do that.
anybody's laughing at this show, but we can hope for it.
Well, I would hope that we at least amuse like 3 people. I know I'm amused. So, and then last weekend I watched the entire Space Force on Netflix
Oh,
with Steve Carell and John Malkovich, and it's worth it. It's 10 episodes, easy watch, and it's if you like Steve Carell, you'll like it. John Malkovich totally steals the show.
cool.
That's what I got.
Yeah,
for
I'll
you.
have to check that one out. That's on my list. I know Heather was talking
Definitely.
about that, so I might have to see if she wants to watch that. So
Definitely watch it. It's it's easy to get through, and it's worth it. It really is. Like, it's not. Yeah, it's definitely worth watching. I
Cool.
found it enough. I would watch season 2. Hopefully they do it, but I would definitely watch it.
cool. Well,
All right, man.
I think that's
You got
it.
anything else?
That's it, brother.
You got one more. You got one more joke for me? I assume you have one more joke for me.
One more joke. Well, I always got a good joke here. All right. Do you know why
You got-
ants
you got
don't
it.
get sick?
Why ants don't get sick? Okay, go for it.
Because they have little antibodies.
I love it, man. That's
Thank
the perfect way to end the show, dude.
Thank you. All right, brother. It's been fun.
Peace out.
Hang in there. We'll
Yeah,
talk
you
to
too.
you
We'll
later.
see you next
and
week.
everybody out in Facebook land, have a great week, and we will see you later. Bye.
All right, later, guys. Bye.